Hey, Mount Baker, I'm back with some new rules for this week that we want to focus on. As we get into the school year, we just want to make sure that we're really reviewing these and making sure you clearly understand why the rules are there. They're not there for just any reason. So this week, we're going to focus on hats and hoods and earbuds and earphones. So let's start with hats and hoods. We don't allow hats and hoods in the building, and there's multiple reasons for that. The main reason is that our number one job here is to keep you all safe. If you are wearing a hat or a hood, especially in these days with masks on as well, from the back, from the side, even from the front now with the masks, I can't tell who you are. I can't tell if you're a student here or not. And it makes it just very, very easy for someone who is not a student here to walk in the building and go unnoticed. And we don't want that because we want to keep you safe. If someone shouldn't be in this building if they're not a student or a staff member. So that's the reason that we have the no hats, no hoods. I'm going to be honest with you. The staff this last year, we had some conversations around whether we would allow hats. And I think most were ready to allow hats in the building, not hoods still, because hoods cover too much. But because of the masks, we kind of put that on hold. So for the future, hats may be a possibility. We're going to have some conversations around that. But for this year, with the masks on especially, it's not something that we allow. That's why. You need to know the why. You also need to understand that when you wear a hat to school, it needs to stay in your locker once you get here. Okay. There's no reason to carry it around. You cannot wear it in any class. You can't wear it in the hallway. Don't carry it around. There's no purpose to carrying it around. So please make sure that is in your locker and you keep it there. I don't mind if you bring a hat to intramurals, especially with the weather changing and kind of the season that we're heading into right now with, cold rain and stuff like that. So I don't mind that if you wear them at lunch and intramurals. But again, after that, it needs to go back in your locker. Don't carry them around. So that's the purpose for that this week. That's going to be the deal. So if you have a hat on right now, or you're carrying a hat with you right now, teacher's going to ask you to walk out of the room and go put it in your locker. Please do that and make sure that you're doing that every single day. Headphones, a reason for that too. So headphones we don't allow in the hallways or in the building other than, testing and things like that for special occasions in the classrooms. We don't allow them in the hallways because it's loud in the hallways, okay? And if there's ever an emergency or if there's ever anything we need to get your attention for something important and you have headphones in, even if they aren't on, they're blocking your ears, okay? In an already loud space, and we need to be able to make sure you can hear in emergency situations. Some of you might say, well, we've never really had an emergency situation. You never know when they're going to happen. That's why they're called emergencies. They just come up, okay? Over the years, there have been some times where we needed to get people's attention and we're yelling at them, and they can't hear because they have headphones in. I don't want that to happen. Again, our number one job is to keep you safe, and I don't want anyone to get hurt because they can't hear what's happening. So do not wear your headphones. Keep them in your pocket. Keep them in your backpack. Do not wear them in the building. They are going to be asked to take off. With both of these things, the rules, the discipline for those are progressive, just like the backpacks last week that we talked about, and the cell phones. First time's a warning. Second time, we move into discipline. Okay, starts with lunch detentions, moves into after school detentions, can move to suspension. That'd be kind of embarrassing to get in trouble, get suspended for something like that. And if that happens, that's your choice. You've made that call because we're going to give you lots of chances. Discipline will happen along the way, but you're going to have lots of chances to get to that point. And so if you get to that point, that's a decision you made. So please make the right decision with that. Again, we're doing this way because we want it really consistent in our building. Again, this school is known for the smooth operation of this building and keeping all kids safe. And that's the purpose for all the rules in our building, you guys. Okay, we don't do it because we love rules. In fact, I wish we didn't have to have rules. It's just I wish we could just focus on academics and focus on being kind people. But unfortunately, we do need to have rules to keep everything smooth. So thank you very much for listening to this. Your teacher is going to probably have a brief discussion with you right now about this. But this week, again, the focus is on hats, hoods, and earbuds. That does not mean that the focus on backpacks and cell phones goes away. Still there, but we're adding some more things this week. Appreciate all you've done this last week with the backpacks and the cell phones. You really did a good job with that. I really appreciate it, and I think it's going to help keep our schools safe and running smoothly. Make it a great day, Baker.